Hello, GWR Gamer here, bringing you the first part of the Mario Kart DS Let's Play. They're my thumbs. This is the closest you'll get to a face reveal. Right, we are going to go into the Grand Prix. 150cc. As you can see, I've unlocked all the characters. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Bowser, Wario, DK, Toad, Daisy, Dragon, Waluigi, Rob. Right, I'm going to save DK for the special card. Let's go with Luigi. As you can see, we've got speed, acceleration, weight, handling, drift, and items. It's a unique stat. Items basically means the better audio game better. So it's just on the camera. There you go. I'm going to go with the Streamliner, I think. I want good items. I'm going to go with the Mushroom Cup. Let's go. Figure 8 circuit. It's what it says on the tin. To figure 8. Note, every character has a standard kart as such that's got very balanced stats. Okay, we did not do too bad. I can go Peach and Bowser are in. Oh, Rob's going a bit on the aggressive. Oh, I think we just hit Daisy with our green shell. Sneak past DK. Right, like I say, if I... Oh, man, the green shell. I'm getting a lot of... Oh, we hit Rob, that's pretty good. Like I say, this course is just a figure 8. I drove on the grass by accident. I'm playing on 100cc because 150cc we're going to be here till next June. And 50cc, well, it's just going to be too easy. I got hit with a blooper. Pretty sure you probably all know the mechanics of Mario Kart, you know. You pick up items, you drift, you do 3 laps, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Idea. One thing I do actually like about Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing compared to this is drifting's far easier. It's just the Xbox 360 version, it's just holding the L and R triggers. Oh, it's on with a bloody green shell. Alright. Okay. Oh, missed the item box. Right, hopefully through turbo boosting like this I'm probably going to catch up to Bowser. Yeah, we just sneak right past him. Someone dropped some mushrooms up there. Oh, you're bad! I like that line. Bowser has some pretty good voice lines, and even though this was on the DS. Oh. Yeah, banana. Right, just sneak right past him. I turn the volume up a little bit, it's a bit quiet. You just hit 2 bananas in a row. Sometimes you really do have to question Bowser's intelligence. Let's send that back there. Okay, he's got a red shell. Hopefully I can cross the finish line before that happens. And first place victory, woohoo, that's pretty good. And then we get hit by the red shell. CPU 8, that's what I'm calling myself. It's more for versus matches where everyone's just called CPU and they don't have their names. Okay, we get 10 points. Starting in Double Dash Up. These pictures here are just Double Dash portraits flipped. And then last place you get 0 points. Yoshi Falls, this appears in Mario Kart Wii, I think. It's a retro track. I'm using the D-pad rather than the circle pad for some reason. So yeah, everyone, when you first boot up the game, you have to unlock Daisy, Drybones, Waluigi, and Rob. And you only have 2 carts, a standard cart and a first cart as such. Then later on, of course, you unlock Daisy, Drybones, and Waluigi. Then you unlock the third cart, which is sort of like an, I guess, sort of like an opposite of the first cart you get. And then eventually you'll be able to unlock 7 carts that other drivers can use. And then you'll be able to basically use everyone else's carts. So you can use every cart in the game. So for example, I could have Luigi driving Peach's car that she's driving right now. Or for example, Bowser could drive Mario's standard cart, for example. Or even Daisy could drive Waluigi's Gold Mantis, or Drybones could use Yoshi's Egg 1. Yeah, when you get better items, you're more likely to get things like triple bananas and red shells in the high position, which is sneaky. That's something I've learned to do, just brake whenever someone gets the blue shell. You can get the blue shell in 4th place, actually, if you're really lucky, which is kind of annoying. Because you wouldn't think you get the blue shell in 4th, but then again, in Mario Kart 64, you could get the... I think you get lightning in 3rd. There's some dash plates back there. And once again, 1st place, they're actually doing quite good here. I think we might have a flawless run. I'll explain my emblem a little later. It's probably nice, it's a bit funny. Alright, Rob's gone down, Yoshi's gone up, Daisy down. DK and Mia are still in the same positions. Drivers has gone up. Bowser and Peach are tied with 14 points. Okay, Cheap Cheap Beach. Has this course come back? I don't know if it has. I feel like it has, but I'm not sure if it has. That's confusing. I quite like this course, actually. I quite like beaches myself, so hey, I kind of like this course. Sometimes I used to actually try and drive to these little huts. I think now it reminds me of Super Danganronpa 2 a bit. That's got a nice theme as well, that you don't hear anywhere else in the game. So it's got its own unique theme, whereas most Mario Kart games, several tracks, will sort of like circuit tracks, for example, sort of share similar themes like the Wario and Waluigi type stages. Jumps. Oh, we got some cheaps over there, which you can still see on the bottom screen. I think what I like is it makes good use of the bottom screen here. Red shell. Red shells are quite smart in this game. They'll actually try and take you on from the side, but you can still stop them with bananas or green shells. I suppose it's quite handy. Oh, I feel like you can still see the skybox area. Look over there. No, one track where you can. It's one of the 64 retro tracks. You can still see the skybox in the end of race cinematic thingy. Ooh, we got some crabs. I don't really know what their actual names are, sadly. Alright. Always good to put bananas here. Always put them in places like item boxes and jumps where you know the computer's likely to go. That's also a trick you should probably do for battle mode as well. But otherwise we're doing pretty good as we go into the 3rd lap. Already 47 seconds. Yeah, I think after this I'll do the shell cup. We'll sort of go in like a snake-like pattern for the... because I want to leave the special cup till last. Oops, something had a lightning. Oh, also they have like really high-pitched voice sounds. Okay, I just saw Peach unleash a red shell. Oh, hit the crab. That's actually surprisingly helpful. I also like how these palm trees are 2D sprites. Most of the things in this game are 2D sprites, especially that... oh, I hit my own banana. Like, especially the items, aside from, I think, the blue shell, bullet bill... blooper, maybe? I'm not too sure. Yeah. Ooh, Bowser got a bob on. I went to hop onto first. Hop into first position. Well, we're a bit slower that lap. We're actually quicker on the first lap. Bowser's moved back into second, Peach's gone down, Dry Bones is the same, Daisy's overtaken DK, and Rob's re-overtaken Yoshi. Surprising, everyone's got some points. Luigi's Mansion. You ever play that game? I never liked this course as a kid. Maybe because I was just scared of it, but yeah. I like how they're basing courses on games. What can I say? Well, you got some massive gravestones. Hey Daisy, watch the paintwork. This course did actually come back in Mario Kart 7. I can't remember that. Bye bye. Bye bye, girlfriend. Oh, I just got hit by the bullet bill, which is the sort of the spiritual successor to the chain chomp item from Double Dash. Once again, it's also got its own unique theme as well. All these boos are too spread. Star. Who needs the road when you've got a star? I hate these annoying walking trees. They've screwed me up several times in the past. Haha, triple shells. There we go. Right, even on 100cc, we're doing pretty good. I'm trying to pull off a turbo boost there. Alright. mind the fake item box. Like, I've also got paintings of the different bosses from the game. Luigi mentioned. Not Double Dash, wrong game. In Mario Kart 7 they actually have a jump. Oh, there's a blue shell. I like that. Personally, I prefer it when it goes in the air rather than on the ground. Even though it's kind of better when it goes on the ground, as it affects more people. They give you a better chance of getting up to a higher position. But I kind of prefer it when it goes in the sky, as if you're not in first place, then it's sort of less likely to affect you, if you know what I mean. It's kind of complicated, but personally I prefer it when it flies, so that's kind of why I'm not a big fan of it when it's in Mario Kart 7. Personally, I am not a big fan of Mario Kart 7. Straight up, I do not like it that much. I don't like the fact it's got no Waluigi for a start, and they just inserted terrible characters, but otherwise, yeah. Personally, my favourite's Double Dash, because I just like the special items are a really cool idea, the creative kart ideas as well, the whole idea with the weight system, the track design as well for another was also really good. And of course the characters as well, the whole idea of the two characters, how they made use of that. But, and the walking tree. And once again, hop to first place. Flawless 40 points. Well, I suppose there's the mushroom cup, so it's likely to not be that difficult. Okay, final results are Yoshi, Daisy, DK, Rob, Dragons, Peach, Bowser, moi. Can watch a replay if you'd like, but we're not doing that. And we come back to Figure 8 Circuit again, and I like how the people are just blurry sprites. You have really jerky movements. Have you seen like Mario and Sonic Olympic Games on the DS? You can always tell what the sprites were in the audience. Yeah? Yep. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Whew. Double star rating, impressive. Pretty good. And so that's going to call it part 1. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back with the shortcut. See ya!